If you like contemporary home decor and have lost a loved one who opted to be cremated, you likely know that there are very limited options for urns that match your aesthetic. I experienced this myself exactly 10 years ago today when I was browsing a selection at a funeral home following the passing of my mom, which is documented in my book, Losing Linda May, A Cancer Caregiving Memoir. There was one that could be classified as modern, but it was still pretty basic, and I didn't think it really reflected my mom's sensibilities because even though she was born and raised in Janesville, Wisconsin with very little money, she somehow developed a love for contemporary furniture and decor. When I was growing up in Wichita, Kansas, I never visited any other home that looked like ours. After leaving the funeral home empty-handed, I started searching on Google for options and I discovered a company called Capsule Urn. Their entire lineup looked like it had been designed by Apple, which is exactly what I was looking for. The only problem is that I wasn't working at the time and their options were kind of expensive, so that left me to pick from one of the smallest ones, which were definitely intended for pets. However, it wasn't that big of a deal because my mom's ashes were being split 4 ways, so it wasn't like I was going to have to offload some of them just because they couldn't fit. This is the one that I ended up choosing. It unscrews at the center, but you would never know that. And because my mom had such a beautiful signature, which she would painstakingly execute every time she had to sign something, I had it digitized and then I had it engraved on the top. Capsule did an incredible job on this and they were so responsive and easy to work with. I truly can't recommend them more. The best part about getting an urn that you really love and that fits perfectly with your home decor is that you can place it somewhere that you see really often, so you are constantly reminded of your loved one. So don't just pick the first one that you see at a funeral home, and spend a little extra money to get one that speaks to you and really reflects your loved one. I promise you, you won't regret it.